Ltd, and today I'm going to share with you 2 ways that you can make a delicious, nutritious beverage from the amazing Soursop. Now the Soursop is seasonal, so you need to get it whenever you see it available. It's filled with nutrients and it is used at times to boost your immune system. And we know how important it is at this time to have our immune system boosted. So let's get started. Now, this Soursop is really ripe. One way that you can check to see that your Soursop is really ripe or fully ripe, you need to be able to press it and it just goes in really easily like this. So it's really soft. So once we have a really soft, or sometimes it looks discolored, that means it's fully ripe and it's ready to make our drink. Now you can peel your Soursop 2 ways. You can either use a knife and peel the skin off, or you can do like how I'll do and just rip the skin right off. Because it is so soft, the skin will come off so easily and exposes the nice soft pulp. So I'm going to continue to pull this off, and you will see the Soursop is filled with lots of seeds, and we need to get rid of those seeds also. Soursop is now completely finished. We have removed all the skin, but now we're going to break it apart. You see how easy it breaks apart? Because there is a large stem or a heart that is usually in the middle of the Soursop. I need to get that out. We're going to remove all the seeds, but we're also going to remove the stem. Oh, it has fallen apart. But we're going to remove the bits of this. Now, when I was very young, very young. Did I say very young? But I was late bedwetter, and my mother gave me the center of the Soursop, this heart that we're removing, every night. Now she believed that that would cure bedwetting. Did it work? I'm not sure. No, either the heart of the Soursop or the belt early in the morning. Something worked. I'm not sure. But we're going to remove the heart. Now once we've done that, we're going to break it apart. Now you can either use a blender, but I prefer not to use the blender because it's extra work just to use the blender. So we're going to break this apart. Then I'll add 1 cup of water, and we'll try to extract all of the juice from the Soursop. This is the fun part. Once we add the water, we're going to just squeeze. Now, if you don't have food gloves, you're going to use your hands. Make sure your hands are really clean. But we're going to squeeze, and we're going to squeeze to get all of the pulp off of the seeds. Then we're going to strain it, and that will be the first part of our Soursop juice. Halfway there, we have extracted as much of the juice from the pulp of the Soursop, so we're going to discard that now, and what has remained is the amazing Soursop juice, which we will use to make our 2 delicious beverages. Let's go over the ingredients for drink number 1. We have 2 cups of Soursop juice. We're going to add 1 cup of milk. Now, you know I love almond milk, 1 cup of milk. But if you don't have almond milk, you can use any type of milk that you have. We're going to sugar to taste. Now, the Soursop, even though it's called Soursop, is actually pretty sweet. So you don't have to add too much sugar, but you add sugar to taste. And to add an extra level of flavor, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Final step is just to mix them all together. Once I have everything mixed and combined, we're going to strain for the final time, just to make sure we remove any bits of hard sugar, any bits of pep that would have fallen in or so. Then we're going to add our sugar to taste. And then we are done. Our Soursop number 1 will be finished. And we'll just combine. Now you could easily put this into a blender, but you can just as easily just add it to a nice jug and mix everything well together. Now the best part is to taste. the amazing Soursop. It smells really good. You can smell the cinnamon. Now to taste. It almost tastes like a milkshake. Soursop number 1. Let's go on to number 2. Now on to Soursop juice number 2. Now let's go over the ingredients. We have 2 cups of our Soursop juice. You saw how we did it earlier. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of pure ginger. Now I had half a root of ginger. I grated it, steeped it in boiling water, and then strained it with a cheesecloth. So we have 2 tablespoons of pure ginger, 2 tablespoons of lime juice. This is really important to bring that acidity. 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and sugar to taste. Now remember, you add the amount of sugar that you need. We don't want it too sweet, but use sugar to taste. Now let's mix it up. We're going to mix everything together. We're going to add our Soursop juice. We're going to add the ginger. Now this is done a lot in Jamaica. It isn't very popular here in Barbados, but from the time I started to do it with lime juice, I absolutely loved it. And we're going to add sugar to taste. Remember, this Soursop is already sweet, but you're going to go according to your sweetness. And we'll mix. And as I always say, the best part now is to taste. Now the taste is going to be just as good, but you will see the color is a little different to the one with the milk, because the one with milk will be a little whiter. But milk or no milk, it tastes just as good. And this one is perfect for building your immune system because of the ginger and the lime juice, along with the superfruit, the Soursop. Now let's taste. I'm beginning to think that this one is my favorite. It is so good, so well balanced. I love milkshakes, but I think this one is my favorite. Now I'll bring both of them out. Soursop drinks are now done. Soursop punch or Soursop drink. They're both delicious, nutritious, and really easy to make. Now you need to try it.